Medicine changes as fast as the technologies supporting it do, not only in clinical practice but also in supporting laboratory fields. The project MedScout connected regions successful in this field with average regions, and its aim was to exchange experiences with one another.
The goal of the project was to go to hospitals, ask medical doctors about innovative ideas they developed during their daily practice, to judge these ideas on the feasibility from a technical point of view or feasibility from the market point of view, and then make a match between a small and medium-sized company and one of those innovative ideas and stimulate the companies to make a real product or a real service from the innovative idea, together with the medical doctor.
Each participant understood it differently here. On the Czech side, we understood it as so-called high-tech, new microscopes, technologies of high penetrability, new medicines. For example, in Noord-Brabant, they understood it as new methods of sterilization of a pump or lights used by surgeons, etc. We mainly tried to improve conditions for companies to enter our technological incubator. We carried out a lot of pilot projects, used the work of students which come here every year to an international summer school, and as our biggest success, I think I can say that we have managed to bring into our technological incubator part of a development in the company Zentiva, production of so-called biosimilars, otherwise known as generic medicines based on protein. The biggest problem of the project seems to be the variety of participant subjects. Universities, project agencies, academies of science, regional politicians and workers from the medical field found it difficult to learn how to communicate together.
Well, we learned a lot from each other. It was very interesting to learn more about the healthcare systems in the other regions, and we exchanged a lot of information about the methodology of scouting ideas in the healthcare sector and bringing those ideas to SME companies.
Cooperation with Noord-Brabant partners was the best. They were professionals and their work was done perfectly. The Spanish were mainly politicians and did not come at all to many meetings, but the only real technology partners came from Lombardy. They brought specific starting technology companies into the project.
No, not yet. I think the time frame of the project was too short to come from an idea to a real product, and the international collaboration was more difficult than we expected before. So we learned a lot from each other. We exchanged information about the methodology. We learned from the healthcare systems in various regions. So we found some ideas in hospitals, but we couldn't make the match and couldn't give the companies time to develop a real product. We will continue with this project, at least on a regional scale in Noord-Brabant. So we will go further with interviewing medical doctors and try to find ideas and bring those ideas to the small and medium-sized companies.
Putting results into practice was happening in more ways. Here we have summer schools, and within them we worked on pilot projects of MedScout. For us, they are the means for solving technical problems and also a way of obtaining the best quality work. The profit then is a value comparable to the financial volume of MedScout in our institute. Except students, we also have development projects and direct investment from companies. For example, the Zentiva project, which was formed and technically prepared within MedScout, has the value of 18 million Czech crowns. The project of the high penetrability microscope has a high value